Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be doing almost like a double unboxing of two NG models 787s. So on the left here we have the Etihad 787-9, and then on the right there we have the Hawaiian 787-9 as well. And of course they are both from NG. These are two planes that I've wanted for quite a long time. And as you guys kind of like know, the Etihad and Hawaiian collection that I have right now, that I have, like, I think it's an A330 from Daron for Hawaiian, and then an A321neo from Gemini Jets. And then for Etihad, on the other hand, we only have, I only have one 787, which is from Daron. And obviously the Daron model of the 787 isn't like the best. So, finally, I got this Etihad 787-9 from NG to kind of get rid of that Daron one, which of course isn't an amazing kind of aircraft and model rather. But apart from that, let's just unbox both of these models. And I think first we're gonna start with the Hawaiian 787-9 first, as I'm gonna start with the most exciting to like the least exciting, in my opinion, I think. So yeah, let's start with the Hawaiian 787-9, as I said. And yeah, so here we have the NG Hawaiian 787-9. As you can see, the box is really nice with the purple and like pink in the background that they have. It's really beautiful in the background there. Of course, you have the kind of like this kind of like floral pattern, and then you got almost like this fade from purple to like a dark pink up there. Then on the bottom you have a lot more of that like floral pattern, along with this little sticker thingy, which I'll peel off soon. And then of course you have Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner and the registration and the clip art of the aircraft. And then you have the Hawaiian Airlines logo on the back. Well, not on the back, on the side there. Excuse me. Along with the... Alright, sorry about that, everybody. That was just a little phone on little situation there. But as I said, yeah, we have the Hawaiian Airlines kind of logo over there. And then Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner there. And then the same on the sides with more of that fade. And then on the back, it's almost the same as the front, except we just have a lot of like legal information, which says, like, of course, not suitable rather for children under 14 years old or under. But besides that, let's just get unboxing into this aircraft now. And this is also a new aircraft for Hawaiian as well. And I think their first one was delivered in, I think, 2022 or something like that. I could be wrong on here. Of course, we have another one of these NG codes, that NG models discount code card thingies rather, that NG like to put in their boxes nowadays, as I think they only started doing this in 2022 or 3, I believe. But yeah, as I said, like, Hawaiian currently have 2 of these in their fleet, and then they have another 8 on order, which will bring their entire fleet up to 10. And then, as I said, this was first delivered to Hawaiian in 2022, I think it was. But then they never start doing flights until like 2023 or 4 or something like that. But inside the cradle here, we have the amazing, beautifully Hawaiian 787-9 Dreamliner, baby. Okay, so here we have the aircraft now. So starting off at the front there, you have the like cockpit windows, those, along with the name of the kind of aircraft, which is like, I think it's called like Kapuhi or something like that. And then of course you have the L1 door there with the purple Hawaiian titles. L2 door there and then you have the engine, and then this like silver pattern, floral pattern kind of lay, right? And it's a necklace made out of flowers, which is like a tradition in Hawaii, which is quite nice. And then down there, of course, we have the engine, the wing, and of course, and then going to almost like the best part of the kind of livery, I guess you can say. Of course, we have the amazing Hawaiian tail with purple and pink kind of flowers there, and then of course you have the Hawaiian woman on the tail there with that orange kind of flower in her hair, and of course you also have that fade that goes from purple to pink in the background. And then of course you have the registration with the American flag, and then the Dreamliner titles there as well. Overall, this is such a beautiful auto, and it's definitely gonna look good next to both of my Hawaiian aircraft, which will be my A330 from Daron, and then my A321neo from Gemini Jets. That's and then I think I might get rid of the Daron A330 if NG do re-release like the Hawaiian A330-200 again. Then I might either get rid of it right after this video, just because now of course we have the 787-9, and which is kind of like a good replacement to the Daron A330 back there that I kind of have. I don't know if you can see, it's right over there. And overall this is a really nice model to add to my collection. And then now we're moving on to the Etihad 787-9 from, of course, NG. And as I said, I've wanted one of these aircraft for like a long time. And of course, I have the Daron version of the 787 been down right there too in my collection, I should say, actually. And overall, we're just gonna go through the box and everything like that. So we obviously have the kind of like the Etihad livery in the background there, along with Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner, the Etihad logo there with the registration, and of course NG. And then on the sides we have a lot more of that same kind of livery and logo and clip art of the aircraft, and then the same thing on the back, just got that legal information down there. But let's open it out of its box. And I did actually take a look at this just before or like making this video, and I did check like both of the 787s from NG, both Hawaiian and Etihad, to see if they had any like damage or if anything was broken. And I don't know if you guys can see, but we have a broken front wheel thingy there, and I'm probably gonna have to like send this back, just because of course it is what you pay for, and you obviously do not want your models to become broken in the after it's been delivered. So then you don't want to waste a lot more money on this or whatever. But this aircraft is sadly broken, which is pretty annoying. But I'll probably have to get like a new one of these Etihad 787s that's in good condition and not broken. And so here's the tire down there. And as I said, I'm probably gonna have to send this back to the store. But let's just go into detail on this. So starting off at the front, of course you have the cockpit windows along with the L1 and L2 doors there. That Arabic kind of language near the Etihad logo there, which should probably just say like Etihad in Arabian or something. And then we have that kind of like UAE kind of a symbol thingy next to the Etihad logo there. And then we have the engine, of course, along with the wings. They look good. And then of course we have have the registration. I don't know if you can see that right there. Yeah, the registration is just right under there. Let me see. Yeah, and then we have, of course, the Dreamliner kind of titles there. Along with that, we of course have the Etihad tail kind of livery, which looks really nice. But overall, these two aircraft are really nice, and they're gonna add a great addition to my collection. But however, I will be sending that Etihad 787 back to the Sprue Brothers model store, or just because we have the front gear which is broken, which is really annoying. But oh well, hopefully I'll get a new one of them. But the Hawaiian 787, on the other hand, not broken. Thank you for that, Sprue Brothers. There's, anyways, that does conclude this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.